Hello everybody and welcome to another video on my channel. Today I have my September favorites for you. It's actually already September favorites. The year has gone by like nothing, especially September. I feel like the shortest month ever, even though a lot of stuff happened. Yeah, that's that. So today I'm having my favorite beauty products of this last month. The things I discovered new and I love, or just things which I really used on an everyday basis or almost on an everyday basis. And I decided to only do my beauty favorites this month since I especially have beauty favorites. That's all. So let's get into it right away, and I think I'm going to start with the only hair product which I'm having, and it's this little bottle here, and this is the Moroccanoil treatment, and this is the light version if I remember correctly, even though there's nothing written on here, but I'm pretty sure that I got the light. And this is for fine or light colored hair, which I do have. I got this on the airport in Amsterdam since you cannot get it in Germany anywhere. I don't know if that is still a thing, but as long as I remember and as often as I wanted to order this online, it always says that there are kind of a shipping restriction or something. I really wanted to try this for the longest time, and now I finally have it and I'm loving it so much. This is actually almost the miracle worker I expected it to be. Of course, whenever you want to get a product for the longest time and you dream about it and you read about it and you hear about it and everything, and you just think this must be the best product ever and this must solve all of my hair problems. Of course, it is not as perfect as you imagine it to be in the end. That's always like that. The only thing, it is not the first miracle remover I expected it to be or anything, but it makes my hair the softest thing. It makes it look and feel so healthy and so nourished and so just so nice. I have written a blog post about this. I will try to remember to leave a link down below. It is definitely not the cheapest thing ever, so you really have to maybe save for it or something like that. This is the 15ml bottle, so this is not the smallest, but I think the medium size. There is a bit bigger bottle. But of course I did get the smaller ones since there's so much product in and you really just need the smallest amount of product in one use. I tried it after washing with wet hair and I tried it on dry hair, and I like both ways of applying it. When I use it on wet hair, I do always tend to use a little bit more of product, so I have to make sure that all of my hair gets some, and I have quite thick and a lot of hair, so I really want to make sure that it gets everywhere. But you do not need a lot of product at once, and I use this so often and there's hardly anything gone, so you might want to start with a small bottle until you know how much you love it. Loving it, highly recommend it. If you do have the money and you do not know so far what to spend it on, then try this and let's see how you like it, and leave me a comment down below what you think about this product. Okay, and before I go to makeup products, I have one more product here, which is a new nail polish I got, and this is from the current autumn collection from Essie, and this is the color Say It Ain't Soho, and I've actually read the name so far. This is actually the nail polish I'm currently wearing. It's on my nail for about 2 weeks, so it does not look very pretty at all anymore, but this is just the perfect autumn color. It's the loveliest, like terracotta-y, coppery red, dark, very dark, like copper shade. It's a metallic shade, but it's not too overthrowing on your nails, so it's not like, oh god, I cannot look at my nails, it's blinding or something like that. It's a very pretty, very subtle shade, so the color itself is not too bright or too vibrant, so it looks very nice on your nails. It's the prettiest ever, like coppery, very pretty copper shade, and I really love it. I'm a big fan of Essie Nailpolish in general. You probably know that by now. It's perfect in combination with my t-shirt. Also, I love this. This is from Zara and it was like €6, so that's amazing. It's a good quality. It feels so soft. Back to the nail polish. Really love it. It stays on a good amount of time on the nails. Of course it chips after a few days, but it's a nail polish by Essie like all the other ones. I always have the feeling that like metallic or glittery nail polishes stay on your nails just that tad longer to notice a difference. Really love it. It's the perfect shade. I will probably write a review about this on my blog very soon either, so keep your eyes open for that, or subscribe to my blog. All the links down below. Love this and I recommend it. It's my favorite from the current autumn collection. I only got 2 colors and one of them was the biggest fail ever, because in the store it looked like this color kind of, just not metallic, but when I got home it was more like a lilac-y maroon shade, which is pretty either, but I do have so many in that shade already, so I fell on buying that. But this is the best buy recently. Love this. Okay, and going on to makeup products, I do have only 2 brands mainly. I'm going to start with the first one. This is two Tarte products. So first of all, I have this brush. This is the paddle brush, I don't remember, WDT Beauty by Tarte. This is the bigger kind of paddle brush thing, face paddle brush. I will leave a link down below so you know how exactly it is called. I'm loving this brush so much. I'm using it on an everyday basis since I have it. It's a very nice, quite densely bristled paddle brush, like you can see. I love the idea of shaping a brush like that because you have such a good control over it. Also, I love that how dense these bristles are. It's so soft. It applies your foundation so perfectly. It looks so nice. I'm so happy that I got it. It's not cheap, but I would buy it again. And also it's very pretty. So that is a huge love. And also, matching when it comes to patterns, is the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. I got this in the color Fair. I love this to pieces. Amazing coverage. From all the concealers I have tried so far, probably the highest coverage. You do not need a lot of product. I constantly use too much. I talked about this in my Tarte haul and first impression base of the day video, which I will also leave a link down below if you would like to watch it. Not too long ago, and I did a first impression on it and was so impressed. I used so much because I thought I needed it, but the coverage is very nice and the formulation is so soft and very nice to blend and to apply. It has the same kind of applicator as the foundation, just a little bit smaller. I do have the Shape Tape foundation, which I had in my favorites video before. Pretty sure about that, and this is just the matching concealer, and I love this so much. Most of the days I do not even need a full face of foundation, so most of the days on an everyday basis when I'm going on to work or something, I do only wear this to hide my under eye circles and my super red cheeks and any other things I would like to hide, like pimples or I don't know what. Love this a lot. It's a very nice concealer, and if you want to know more on my first impressions, watch my Tarte video about it. Highly recommend this. Also probably the most expensive concealer I own. It's like, I think around €20, but again there are amazing ones which are cheaper, of course, but if you are open to spend the money, I highly recommend it because I really love it. Okay, and on to the second brand I have favorites from. So this has been Tarte, and I'm going on to Tilbury. You might have seen the video I've just recently uploaded, I think last week. I think it was last week. Where I did a full face of only Tilbury products, and these two have been part of it. And I'm pretty sure that this product has been in a favorites video before. This is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette, and you probably already know it because so many people love this. This is a highlighter and a bronzer, like duo, or highlight and sculpt. This is what they are called, and I got this in the Fair to Medium. The highlighter is like a golden shade. It's a golden shaded highlighter, but it's not too warm, so it's not overwhelmingly warm. And the sculpting shade is actually, it's not too dark. It's definitely a fair skin sculpting shade. It's really not a very dark shade, but I really love both of them, especially the highlighters. My favorite highlighter of every highlighter I do have at the moment. At the moment I'm mainly using this one, and of course I only have quite expensive products at the moment, but that is what I finally can afford because I'm working and I have the money for it, and I wanted to get these products for so long now, so I finally did, and I'm loving them so much. If you want to get anything from Tilbury, you get either this product or this one, which is my second favorite, and this is the Instant Look in a Palette. I actually got this in summer when there was a sale on Tilbury, and I highly recommend that you keep your eyes open for those because this palette is expensive if you get it on a regular price. I think it's around €50, like most palettes are like that. So you have this amazing packaging, of course matching this one perfectly, and then you have this palette here, and it is called Instant Look in a Palette mainly because you have most of the things you need for face of makeup in here. Of course you would need foundation and concealer and such, but from the foundation on you have a highlighter in here, which is awesome. This is so pretty. It's very similar to the one in the Filmstar Bronze and Glow one. It's just, I think, a little bit lighter. It's not as strong, I would maybe say, and a little bit lighter colored, more like a champagne shade. Then you have a bronzer in here, which is super highly pigmented. That's actually insane. You do have to be careful and not use too much when you use this the first time. Then you also have a cheek swoosh and a cheek pop in here in the middle. The cheek swoosh actually is a very nice, like, peachy shimmer. So it's more like a pinky toned highlighter, and its cheek pop is also a very pretty pinky peachy shade. So that's very wearable and I think so nice for every skin tone. And then last but not least, or actually first of all, you have 3 eyeshadows in here, and you mainly have a number 1, 2 and 3, which is a eye brighten, an eye enhance and an eye smoke. So you have a very nice, you can create a very nice eye look, which I also did in my Charlotte Tilbury video. My full face of Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's called, something like that. I use this palette mainly. Get a foundation and a concealer, get your brushes, get this palette and you're good to go. Maybe a mascara and eyeliner, but everything else is in this palette. And therefore I think you can actually spend the money it costs, or you keep your eyes open for a sale, or you get this, you put that on your Christmas wish list or something like that. That's actually a perfect gift. So Christmas is not too far away. This should be on your list if you do not have it already. So yes, this and the Filmstar Bronze and Glow are definitely the first products I would get from Charlotte Tilbury if you want to get something. Of course, you would not necessarily need this one if you have this one. Again, that's why I would get this one. So yes, this has already been everything I have been loving this last month. A few amazing products and some which I highly recommend if you're looking for something new, or if you want to set something new on your Christmas wish list. I'm loving all of these products. Most of them are quite expensive, I had to admit that. But that's what I have been using and trying out recently. So I hope that those of you who now say, I cannot afford that, how can you not add some drugstore beauty favorites or something like that? Of course I would try, of course I would do that, I would love to do that. If you would love to see me doing a drugstore beauty or affordable beauty products favorites, like an overall current favorites, let me know in the comments down below. Of course I would love to do that, and I would love to sit down and collect a few products which I'm loving, which are affordable for people on a budget, and not for some people like me being totally crazy and spending all the money on makeup. I actually did that last month. So I'm on to a new month saving money and not spending everything on makeup. So okay, so this has been my little video for today. All my products which I have been loving so much this last month. All of these products I would buy again as soon as they are empty at the moment. And I hope that you liked that little video, and I hope that you will let me know in the comments down below what your favorites have been this last month and what you're looking forward to in October, or if you got any new products which you are very excited for to try. And also let me know what you think about the products I've shown you today, and let's talk about them, whether you like them or whether you think I do not understand how you could put this product in your favorites video, because it is horrible. Now my battery ran out of charge like 5 seconds before I wanted to finish this video. Okay, where have I been? Oh yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's talk about everything in the comments down below. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I would love to reach 60 subscribers by the end of the year. And I have 56 and I'm so excited. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next one, which will come next week, and which probably will be something very exciting. And I hope that you have a wonderful autumn and a very nice October so far. And I will see you in my next video. And take care and have a wonderful autumnal time. See you. Bye.